Hey Matt. So someone just called. Someone just called in, and they were like, "I want to talk about the money." And I was like, "You know what? Let's go ahead and just come inside here, and let's talk about money. The money of solar. What does that even mean?"
Well, I'm assuming they probably want to know how much it costs. Yeah, that's a pretty common question. So we're still working on that same deal. In this particular guy's case, here's how I'd answer that question really quickly. In this guy's case, he's going to spend $4,000 a year on his electricity before he goes solar. If you take that out 15 years, he's going to spend $61,500, own nothing, have no control over the rate escalation, and add no value to his property. He's going to throw away $60,000, which that's not investable money. That's money that goes to the utility. So in this guy's particular case, we were able to give him a zero down loan. Here's what his electric bill will be for the year after solar, and this is what his loan payment is. His current monthly total is $341. If we add his monthly average of this and the loan payment together in this cell, we're taking it from $341 a month to $165 a month. So he's saving $176 monthly, or $35,000 in the next 15 years. Or if you want to look at it on a kilowatt hour basis, he's currently paying 24 cents a kilowatt hour. We're levelizing that cost at 11 cents, so he's saving 13 cents a kilowatt hour, $176 a month, or $35,500 in the next 15 years. And that's not including property value appreciation and rate escalation. This is assuming that utility rates don't go up at all. That's how much it costs. So when people ask me the question, how much does it cost, which I'm assuming that's the question that
that's what it sounded like the question was.
Yeah.
It was like it's a loaded question, but I think there's so many little things inside of it that I think allows this type of thing to articulate it a lot better.
Well, people reduce, I think a lot of times they reduce it down to like the panels. I'm buying panels. How much does a panel cost? That's like buying a car per tire. You know, you don't buy a car per tire, and you don't buy a solar system per panel. It includes the design, the engineering, the experience of all of that, the installation. And what's it cost? I can tell you in this case, it costs $176 a month less than what you're currently doing. So that's why we have to know what their current utility costs are, so we can determine the difference between what they're currently spending and what they would be spending.
What are some of the variables in the numbers that, obviously we look at this one panel here, and this could be one deal, but obviously not everybody has the same panel structure. What are some of the variables that create either monthly payment or total?
In this guy's case, he's got a relatively flat roof. You can tell by the back of the house, this is all a flat area, but it's facing in a good direction. So he'll get good production, but maybe this customer, his system might not fit back here for some reason. We'd have to put it over here, and it's facing the opposite direction. So it would get production in the morning till the midday, where this one's going to get production more throughout the course of the day.
Because of your shade.
Well, that's just the direction it's facing on the compass. See if let me pull this down here for you. See, we got a compass here. North in this case is that direction, that's south. But the expensive kilowatt hours for the utility are kind of in a southwest direction. So ideal would be to take this and aim it slightly that way. And then you'd even get more bang for your buck. Same system, just aim it slightly southwest, and that alone would have a different outcome.
Now, can you move it on the actual property, or?
No, generally the layout of the system has a lot to do with the framing members underneath the roof. So part of the measure and the design process is determining the roof rafter size and roof rafter spacing. Once we know roof rafter size and spacing, that's going to dictate ultimately the direction that the system's going to lay out.
And then that will determine the numbers.
Yeah, that has an impact. Then there's shading, the type of inverter, the direction it's facing, the type of panel. You put all that together in the software, and that's where we get these numbers that we were just talking about.
Oh man, I think that's going to take care of it.
It's a good question though. It's a common question.
Yeah.
Thanks. See you.